Hey, what is up, good people of YouTube? The Russian Sniper is back with a full match on Terran Highway, a full match of Conquest. And you know me, I always get spawned into a match when 20-30 tickets have gone. So never mind, 183 tickets, almost a full match. We'll see what we can do. But the first order of business would be the Battlefield announcements of the DLCs coming out this year. And what do they really mean to you and me? Well, to me personally, the first one called Close Quarters, and I'm pretty much sure that most of you guys have looked around and seen what the stuff is going to be out, when it's going to get released. But I'll give you my opinion and things, and we'll have a little discussion of what it really means to me and you. Well, the first one is a strike at attempting to get more customers away from COD, because it's going to be close quarter maps. It's going to be a lot of infantry fighting and stuff like that. I mean, I've seen so many people complain about Call of Duty being not this and not that, lag, glitches, bugs, and they're not patching it right. And DICE are more than happy to take their money away, and it's not really DICE, but it's EA marketing strategy to take a lot of the customers away. Because let's face it, Call of Duty is a huge franchise with a shitload of numbers of people that play it, and that's what they're probably trying to do. To me personally, it's not one of them DLC that I wanted, because Call of Duty is a close quarter combat, and that's what Call of Duty is all about. But this is not what Battlefield has been built on. And when I'm talking about Battlefield, I don't talk about Battlefield 3, I talk about all Battlefield games. I'm talking all the games that DICE put out, bad companies, and so on and so forth. And every single one of them has been built on a huge scale, which that's what you want from a Battlefield game. You want a huge warfare to be going on behind you. You want to be relying on your teammates. You want to work together with your teammates, and that's what Battlefield should be about, not close quarter maps and hiding in little buildings and little rooms like you do in Call of Duty. If some of you enjoy Call of Duty, that's cool. I don't. I personally never played it, and I never will. Why? Because it's just not my cup of tea. I just don't get it. It's just no point playing it. I just get 3 kills and I put some dogs or some shit. I don't know. I've seen some videos. I don't even know what they do. But I'll just put some dogs on you or some shit. Whatever. The next one is... What's the next one called? By the way, the first DLC comes out in June. Well, the next DLC is called Armored Kill. And this is going to be based pretty much on vehicles and everything. It's going to have new tanks, new drivable ATVs, it's going to have mobile artillery, so you're going to have lots of new AA guns, you're going to have lots of little things. Plus, one of the DICE managers have said that this is going to be one of the biggest maps in Battlefield history that they're going to put in this DLC, and this will probably come out sort of September or something like that, probably end August, September. Again, I'm not a huge fan of vehicles, but like I said, if it's there, I'll drive it, and I'll use it as much as the next guy out there. And talking about the huge maps and everything, if you remember back in the Bad Company 2 days when you had Heavy Metal, that was a huge fucking map. I mean, it took you 10 minutes to run from one side of the map to the other. But that's what made it fun. There were shitload of choppers, there were shitload of tanks, there were loads of Wookiees camping up on the mountains and everything, and that's what made the game fun, not really close little quarters and just everybody just whoring, you know, USASs and stuff like that. Because really, if you go into a close quarter combat with somebody with a USAS, it's pretty pointless regardless of what gun you're using. And the third DLC that will come out, this is towards the end of the year, probably December or something, is going to be the end game. Well, we don't really know exactly what's going to be in that one, but we'll find out in probably at E3 or something like that. They will announce it. And we'll know then what exactly they're going to put in that one. So for me personally, all the DLC announced so far don't really do anything for me, because what I wanted is just more of the same. In the same sort of lines, if you know what I mean. I'm not talking about the same maps and the same layout and everything, but I would like to keep Battlefield as it is. I mean, I know they put an announcement out saying that you're going to have... customizable servers and everything, and yeah, for those of you that never played on the PC, on the console, it's going to be a huge thing for you to have a server, sort of customizable servers, because you can take out USASs, you can have your vehicles respawn quicker or slower, you can make the map the way you want to make the map, you can tailor the maps to your own liking. So if you want jets to spawn quicker, you could do that. If you want tanks to spawn quicker, you could do that. So you could do no certain guns, no, I mean, if it's, let's say you play Metro and you say no RPGs or no M320s, you could do that. So it's going to be a lot of fun playing it that way with customizable options. And also they're announcing that, yeah, this close quarter is going to be more destruction and more. I mean, what destruction? You've been doing this for fucking 3 years. Bad Company 2 was doing this fucking 3 years ago. So what you're announcing on a new engine, it is beyond me. You should have had that in the beginning anyway. You just fucked up. That's the way I see it. It's not really you giving me something wow that I've never seen before. I've seen it fucking 2-3 years ago on Bad Company 2. That if there was somebody inside a building, I'd get a tank in 3-4 shots. I'll level the fucking building on top of you. And it was about as simple as that. And that's what we miss out of Bad Company 2. And for me personally, and I know a lot of you guys out there still think that Bad Company 2, even though they had their little problems, is still one of the best multiplayers I've ever played. And sadly, I'd still play it. I'd still go back and play it. But there's nobody fucking playing it. It's always like 3 versus 3. I logged into Vietnam about a week ago and it was 2 versus 2. I mean, really, I don't want to run 15 minutes around killing the same fucking guy over and over again. I mean, yeah, I'll get a nemesis pin on him, maybe 2 or whatever, or maybe he'll get one on me. But really, just doesn't make it that fun. So that's what the DLC means to me. Hopefully you enjoyed this little video and everything. If you did, give it a thumbs up and let me know in the comments below what you think about the DLCs and what you hope to get. Even though it's kind of late for us to hope and stuff, and we need that fucking patch to come out because really shit needs fixing. When is that coming out? Hopefully end of March, early April, I'm really hoping, because I don't know, personally I really need it fixing fast. Right, hopefully you enjoy this. How do we do in the end? Come on. 18-1. Sweet.